talk about the benefits of reduced gun violence. For starters, the general purpose of this presentation is to help to persuade people to do something about gun violence and to help them learn what mass shootings are and mass killings. So to begin, the definition of a mass shooting, according to the FBI, is a murder that involves at least 4 or more people in a specific setting. Whenever we think of these types of mass shootings, we always see them on our television screen, and we always assume, oh, it was probably just a maniac, or oh, it was probably just a bad day. But we don't know is that the government is supposed to stop them actively, because there's always a memorial and there's always a president tweeting that they're gonna help stop this trend. Yeah, as it seems the past couple of years, gun violence has only been getting worse. For starters, in the year 2014, we had around 200 cases of mass shootings, and in 2020, which was a pandemic year, we had over 600 shootings. That's a 0.37% increase. That might not sound as much, but when you think about it, that means 0.37% of cases are going up. That means more people are getting killed, more people are getting scarred, and if you don't stop this, it's going to be detrimental to the United States. So, the solution I propose for gun violence is, first of all, allowing gun owners to have a test to assess their psychological state along with their mental well-being. If you have a buyer and he's telling you his reason of purchase, and you do a psychological test on him along with other factors like a criminal record, and they come back positive, then you shouldn't sell it to this person. Or if you have a buyer who doesn't exhibit any signs, but they show a really strange reason of buying the weapon, you don't sell them to them. Because according to an article from T. Stevens, if mass shootings continue, then there will be aggression towards teachers, students, and staff will have increased mental health risks, and the schools will be less secure because of the emphasis in that specific realm. Therefore, another solution is to enable mental health facilities to be more available and more affordable for everyone, because one thing that we know is that mental health, especially in the United States, is extremely expensive. It's really unreliable, and it can take you months to even years to find a good therapist. Some of the medications are kind of bad. Therefore, if we get psychological help early for everyone who has a disorder, and you find traces that every person has of mass shootings, and you find specific patterns, you can stop mass shootings by allowing them to have talk therapy and by alerting the authorities. Have all of these solutions. In order for them to work, you need to work as a team. You can't have the psychologists doing all the work. You can't have the police officers doing all the work. You can't have the teachers doing all the work. Everyone has to work together in order to make this work correctly. And if you don't fix any of this, according to multiple sources that listed in my PowerPoint, the mental health stability of the whole United States will be unstable because of the constant worrying of sending your children off to school and them getting murdered, or you going to the store and someone getting murdered. This stress is going to also lead to an increase in medical conditions. It's going to lead into places shutting down because of the trauma, and this is going to make the United States lose a lot of revenue. And when you lose revenue and you have unstable education, unstable people, it's not good. It's a recipe for an epidemic of a big, monstrous disaster. Therefore, in order to correct gun violence, you must establish a repertoire of the correct resources, and you must have trust in everyone. Of course, the system is not perfect because you can still get by and get a couple of mass shootings here and there, but they're not going to be as readily available. And lastly, another part that I wanted to say about mass shootings is something that we don't typically see. Mass shootings are obviously detrimental for the people that are in them and the people who are their relatives and friends and families. If we're able to treat their traumas, and we're also able to treat traumas of people who have been abused or done other things, we will be able to reduce a lot of the issues that are going around. And if you're focusing on fixing this issue, you're also fixing other issues such as other crimes, such as human trafficking, kidnapping, etc. Therefore, in conclusion, if we want to stop mass shootings, we must do it with our future generations in mind, because we shouldn't allow more people to experience this type of trauma.